Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing tabletop games with friends and families can create. Today we are looking at After the Empire. This is a worker placement game with a bit of a toy factor. And when you're basically building up a little fort and trying to defend it against siege. And to play the game, we're going to go through this round structure of which you have a cheat sheet by your player board. And basically, first it's going to be everybody's going to take their actions, worker placement style. And then we're going to go through combat, award points for who has the most, who's the leader on the gold, do income, harvest, and then refresh. Actions. Those are worker placements. There's a bunch of worker placement spots on the board. If you look at the bottom center, you got the quarry, mine, and wood mill. Those are your resource gathering places. You basically get the resource shown beside it. So quarry gives you 3 stone. Above that, you have taxes, where you can either gain 4 gold and a mercenary or 5 food. You have refugees on the left, which are basically cards you can buy using the cost on the left. In this case, the butcher costs 3 food and a coin. And at the end of the game, if it's not damaged, you get 1 point, and you have this ability on the bottom from then on. Some of them have permanent abilities, some of them have one-time abilities, some of them modify actions, like the one on the right modifies the scout action. We have above that scout. Scout lets you draw 2 and secret objectives and keep 1, discard the other. You also get to defend one of your farms, so it can't get sacked for 1 round, and you get movement that helps in combat, which I'll talk about when we get in combat. We have traveling merchant. Basically, you can buy or sell goods. You pick one of the 4 options when you go there. You have buildings that, again, the left side is going to be your cost to build it, and the right side is your end game victory points. If it has this little clockwise arrow, that's a once per round benefit. And if it has a circle, that's a new action, a worker placement spot that you can get. And some of them, again, modify actions, but none of them here do. Below that, you have mercenary camp, which if you go on the left side, you can either spend 5 gold for 3 units or 3 gold for 5 mercenaries. If you pick the right side, you have the choices from the right side. So which side you go on is important. The last few actions are on your player board. There's 3 actions on your player board. Granary, that allows you to upgrade 3 of your farms, which you just can flip it to the double-sided. So you get 2 food instead of 1. And you can defend one of your farms. So you put a little shield on the farm. Stockpile is where you go to actually use your resources to build up your fortress. And the cost of building up your fortress is on your player aid. Basically, to rebuild a destroyed wooden wall, it's 3 wood, 4 wood for a turret. And I'll explain turrets when we get to combat. If you want to build a stone wall, the prices, or stone turret, the prices are listed there. The wood has an asterisk meaning if you're upgrading from a wood to a stone, you do not have to pay the wood. There's also the cost for repairing damaged cards or towers listed there. So if like this tower was damaged, I could during my stockpile, I could do as many builds as I want, as well as I could add a wood back to this wall to put it back up to full strength. If you have a tower that's burning, which can only be the stone towers, you would spend two stones, sorry, to put out the fire. Buildings, cards cost an iron to repair, and peasants cost 2 food to heal. Okay, and I know I went through that really quick, but
Just real quick to help you guys out and everyone else that does Tabletopia. If you hit the space bar, you can zoom in on things.
yes.
So if you didn't know that, that's there. I did not. So.
Okay, so that's the actions you can take. Next is combat, and that's where it's really important. So during combat, we are going to look at the card that's showed up on the top, and that'll determine the number of units, type of units, and direction they're coming from. However, in later rounds, there's going to be face down cards that we don't know what's going to show up, as well as a siege card that we don't know exactly what's on it. Usually it's does damage to a turret or gives attacking soldiers ladders so they can ignore your walls. And it will often add extra soldiers, especially often to the person who is leading in points, which is gold. The key thing on this card is you see there's 3 different numbers. One is at 0 gold, 14 gold, and 26. So basically, however many gold you've earned so far is how many people are going to attack you. So if you have 0 gold, you're still going to get attacked by 2 with this card. And they're going to come from the west. You will only get 5 attackers from the west if you have 14 gold, which everybody starts at. Oh, it didn't set that up. I'll have to double check what we start at in a second.
You have 4 gold by your board.
Oh, that's food.
Gold is food. Oh, is that grain or something?
Yeah. Gold is just tracked at the bottom of the game board.
Okay.
So during combat, if you flip your player aid, it'll go through the combat phase. First thing you're going to do is take any military units you've acquired throughout the round and distribute them around your walls, however you want. So you're going to want to look at the one card we have visible, but there also in the future will be more cards that you don't know about. So that will definitely change how you. So there's a certain amount of gamble, whether you want to leave certain walls unprotected or whatnot. After you've distributed your units, then we would reveal any hidden cards and all the soldiers would come out. If any field that soldiers appear on is damaged, if it's currently on the 1 spot, you put a little flame token on it. If it's on the 2 spot side, you flip it back to the 1 side. Okay. The next phase is archery. So let's say it was like this, which would be pretty bad for me because with only having 2 soldiers. During archery, all of your units get to fire. So I would kill 2 of their units. And then any archers retaliate. So their 1 archer would kill 1 of mine. If you have turrets, which you can build. So if you have a wooden turret, a wood one will do 1 damage to both walls that it's adjacent to. A stone one will do 2 damage to each wall that's adjacent to. After the archery phase, there's a movement phase. So if there's any remaining soldiers, invaders can try to move. If there's no wall between them and your courtyard, they go in your courtyard. If there's a wall, nothing happens. You can also move your own soldiers at this point. Then melee happens. So any invaders, so enemy units, do 1 damage each to a wall in front of them. You notice that most of your walls have 2 cubes. So it's 2 cubes, then the 3rd damage would take away the wall, and the wall's gone. Except for your gate only has 1 cube, so it can only take 2 damage. If a what's that? Okay, so you would continue until all invaders. You'd repeat this until all invaders are destroyed. But if at any point at the end of a round there are invaders in your courtyard, you are sacked. In which case, all your units become wounded, and you lose gold equal to, if you look at the gold markers on the bottom, you see like at 10 gold, there's a little 6 on the top right. So if you were at 10, you would go down to 6 gold. So the sackers took 4 of your gold.
All right.
You do get a compensation for that. You get 2 mercenaries, which are mercenaries just last for 1 round. And you get a gray worker as an extra worker for the next round. Any remaining soldiers are injured. Injured just go, warriors just go on the side. Any damage taken from your structures actually goes back into your stockpile, so you don't lose it. That's very important to know. And then you would do the next round. Actually, you do the end of round thing, which is award. So step 3 is award flag. So whoever has the highest gold at this point gets the round bonus, which is up above the turn. There's 7 rounds. So you get 1, 2, or 3 points. And then you do income. For each remaining structure, you get 1 gold. So I would get 4 if all 4 walls are remaining. Then turn order goes from whoever has the fewest points to whoever has the most points. You would harvest, so every grain symbol you have that's not on fire gives you a food, and then you have to feed all your warriors, whether they're injured or healthy. So I'd have to spend 2 food at the end of this round. Mercenaries do not eat, they just go away at the end of the round. And then we would refresh, get rid of cards, and slide them down to like cycle the market. And that's a very, very quick run through the game. If you notice, there's 7 turns. On the 3rd turn, we get an extra worker. And then on the 6th one, we get an extra worker. One of the big things to realize in this game is you're never going to have as much actions as you want. And being the highest gold also makes you the biggest target for invaders.
Sounds good.
Oh, one more important thing I forgot to mention. Each round, this little catapult is going to move forward on the gold, above the gold track. And that means no matter what your gold is, that is your minimum gold.
Okay.
So the invaders will treat you on the second round as if you have at least 3 gold, then 6, then 9, then 12.
All right.
Any other questions? I don't know.
I'd
Really
say, why
quick.
don't you take your turn? How about that? You go first.
Actually, whoever has the highest initiative on their starting cards. You have 2 starting cards, a barracks
Okay.
and a peasant, and the peasant has an initiative on it.
4.
I have 3.
I have a 5. Yeah, I'm red.
Not me.
5.
Peter probably
And
has
what-
an 8.
I have 2.
Okay, so it's Evan, then James, then me, then Peter.
Perfect. That way I get to watch the 3 of you do stuff so I can learn from that.
I would say that I would probably not the one you want to learn from, but
Yeah.
No,
Just going
but,
for the
but
person
Nathan
that-
and Evan are coming before me too, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, James always says, I'm not going to win this game. I'm not going to win.
I'm aiming for not last place.
Yeah, we've all heard this song and dance before.
Wouldn't I win one?
We've all heard this song and dance.
I actually have no idea what's happening in this one, so
Okay, so important thing for the first round, we're only going to get attacked by the one card that we know of and this one siege card we don't know, which
Okay.
usually is damaging a turret and maybe adding a couple soldiers
and I have 2 red meat bags to help defend me right now at the bike.
to start with. Yes. Oh, the
So-
number when it adds soldiers for the siege card, it's usually based on what round it is. So round 1 is only going to add 1 soldier.
Okay.
Quick question. If the siege card damages a turret and you don't have a turret, does it damage nothing then, or does it damage a wall?
Let me double check. I believe it does. Siege cards. Okay. So it'll focus first on wood turret with the fewest cubes. Then it'll focus on stone if there's no wood turrets. And then did we lose someone?
Oh, Peter went offline.
Did he?
Peter's back online.
Okay. Right now, Peter's in the Badlands. I think that's a coast, maybe. Is that Scotland?
It is, yes.
Yes, if there's no turrets, it will attack the wall. And just like the siege cards, it will designate what direction it is.
Okay.
Which is interesting in the physical game because you have to, when you shuffle them, you have to make sure you spin them as well.
No.
So it's randomized what direction all the attacks come from.
I'm going to the wood mill
Okay.
first. So I would get 5 wood, but my ox cart team master says wood mill plus 2 wood. So that
Oh,
would give me.
you do have a secret objective to begin with. You might want to look at.
I do? Oh.
Yeah, the purple card.
How do
How
we
do I
look
look
at
at
it
it?
without letting everybody else look at it?
If you hit T while hovering over it, it goes in your hand.
Nice.
I just flipped it. No one was paying attention anyway.
I was.
Oh my. How do I know what my special ability is?
Special belt. You mean that's probably referring to your pilgrim or whatever, peasant rather. Your starting peasant.
So like
Like-
I have the foreman, it's the card that has the initiative on it, and then
Yeah.
underneath it gets buildings cost. I have like -1 wood and -1 stone
Which is pretty good.
for
Mine
building.
says 1 plus 1 person.
Which color are you? You're
Noble Ballad.
oh, okay. The down arrow means when you draw it, so you immediately get a wood and a stone.
What?
And
I do, or who does? What?
Peter does.
Oh, the foreman. Whoever has the
I'm
foreman. which-
purple.
I have the foreman. I am green.
So
So
what
Peter
that
gets
you get a
a
wood
wood
and
and
a
a stone.
stone, and then from now on, all building costs are reduced.
Oh, I start the game with a wood and a stone.
Yeah, well, we start with 3 wood and 2 stone, but you get 4 and 3. Okay, James. Okay, James, you have the noble blade.
Yeah.
So it's an extra action you can take once per round. It's a free action to heal 1 soldier and gain 1 mercenary.
Oh, okay. And then what is my other thing you do? The barracks.
Barracks, I think the barracks the same for everybody. It's a free action. You can trade 1 iron for a
All right,
soldier
fair
or
enough.
1 food for healing 1 soldier.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the same place Evan went
I gotta get my wood.
and get me my wood. I have been stealing my wood.
No, you're
Oh.
stealing mine.
I have so much wood.
I did forget one thing. When I mentioned scouting, you have these 3 movement. And the way those work is during combat, after you placed out all the enemy units,
Yeah.
you get to spend them to rearrange your soldiers.
Okay.
So it's a hedging your bet thing.
It's your turn, Nathan.
Yes. What do I want to do? I like the butcher. 3 food and 1 gold. Oh. What's our starting
It
gold?
costs 3 food and 1. 2. It costs 3 food and 1 gold. 2.
Yes. I just forgot what I was gonna check what we start for gold wise.
Right. Yeah, we're supposed to have some gold at the beginning.
I'm supposed to have 40 gold.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Just Peter and I.
Yep.
That's it.
I heard Evan got negative 50
Yeah,
gold,
he got
but
negative
that's just
50 gold.
that's what I heard.
And
You,
Nathan
you
just
be
gets a
cert-
blood rage point, so he doesn't get any gold. Just blood
No
rage
gold at
point.
all. ever.
besmirched my good name.
Okay.
Oh, Peter, you gonna get that the Brandon Sanderson's RPG? The Stormlight RPG?
So I was like, for me, it was all or nothing, and so I went with nothing. It was super expensive to go all in on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it afterwards, I think.
But I do have a friend who went all in, so I'm definitely gonna get to take a look at it eventually.
Is that
And
friend
he-
James?
And he has said that he is going to run it. So I am hoping that he will follow through on that when it eventually comes out, and that he will run it, and I will have a game that I can play and not have to run.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's a check system game. So
Mhm.
everything you do is a check.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll be interested to find out about it. Obviously, I've still not read all of his books. There's
Oh,
still
wait.
quite a few that I've not read, but
Which have you read?
I have read Mistborn, the original trilogy. I never read the follow-up set.
The Wax and Wayne ones?
Yeah, I didn't read the Wax and Wayne ones. I've read the first two or three of the Stormlight Archive. I read all of, I think I've read most of his short stories. I read Warbreaker.
Warbreaker's good.
What was the very first one? I can't think of it.
You mean Elantris?
Yeah, Elantris.
Yeah.
I read Elantris. So I mean, I've read a lot of them, but I've not read all of them. So
for the Stormlight Archive, I think it's the first 3 books end a cycle.
correct. That is my understanding.
As far as I know, there's only the 4th book out.
Yes, I believe he is getting ready to later this year maybe release the 5th book.
Right now I have the Nightmare Painter to read. Oh, Tress of the Emerald Sea. I think you'd really, really like that book.
I have it. I just haven't read it yet. But
Have
yeah,
you-
that
Watch Stardust.
no, I never have.
It's based on that actually.
Oh, interesting.
So loosely.
Loosely, okay.
Okay. Well, I gave you your starting gold.
Thank
So
you.
first player starts with 5, and then everybody after that gets 1 extra. And I
Fantastic.
did my turn and bought the butcher.
All right.
Does a card replace it?
Nope. There's only 2 actions anyways
Oh,
for
okay.
refugees.
So for this first turn, got it.
So yeah, you still have.
And you paid your 3 food and 1 gold?
Yep.
All right.
Just double
So then
check
it would go to James.
No, I already went. It's you.
Oh, that's right. I keep thinking that we're going like in counterclockwise order or something.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that it's in this stuff order. All right. Then I am going to. So we each have 3 workers right now currently.
Yeah, seems like it. And I think round 3 we unlock some workers, and then round 6 we unlock some workers.
Got it.
Correct.
So I'm gonna head up here to the buildings.
Ooh, which one are you gonna get?
That is a good question. So again, the one on the left, the Master Smithy, gives me a once per turn, once per round?
Once per round.
Once per round, I can gain a mercenary. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then the blacksmith gives me a once per round. I gain an iron to gain 2 mercenaries. I don't
you
understand.
You sell an iron to gain 2 mercenaries. You trade.
And again, mercenaries are only for like a round, and then they go away.
Oh, those are soldiers, not mercenaries. The red ones are
Oh.
soldiers.
Oh,
blue
that
are
makes a big
mercenaries.
difference. Then you can actually help defend yourself a little better.
So red ones are soldiers and blue ones are mercenaries?
Yes.
So this Master Smithy is soldiers, not mercenaries.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a little bit better because I get a free mercenary. I don't have to pay for it.
Great
This one I
soldier.
gotta pay, but I get 2. Or yeah, soldiers. This one I pay, but I get 2. So this one's kind of nice because if I don't have iron, I can still get somebody. And
Master
then
Smith is also worth 1 point at the end of the game if it's not damaged.
okay.
Blacksmith is worth 2.
Right. And then bakery, I can use that as a location to send one of my workers, and I get 7 food.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of food.
I need a whole bunch of fat people in my village, so I think
But that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, and they like bread. They do. It's artisanal
I mean-
bread too. It's like
I
the
mean,
good
no one's
stuff.
attacked me yet, so I obviously don't need soldiers, but I know I need food.
We'll be attacked soon.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
Oh.
future. Today
By Nathan.
is the present.
But the bakery does also cost, everything costs 1 wood and 1 stone less for me because of my foreman.
Yes.
So
And I
you know
forgot
what?
my ability was 1 last cost for my refugee. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Fix
do
that.
the 3 wood and the 1 stone, and I'm going to build that bakery.
Build that bakery. You better
Alright,
make some
so-
sourdough.
what are
Absolutely.
you going to name your bakery?
That's a good question. I will have to think about that. All right, so
Peter's
so
Bakery.
Peter's piping hot
3
pastries.
3 wood and 1 stone. I grab the bakery card. Where do I place it? Does it matter?
I think
No,
yeah, it's
no,
your
just to the
tableau.
right of your other cards.
Peter's Perfect Pretzels
Oh,
and
yeah.
Paninis.
Yeah, just
Ooh,
somewhere.
I like it.
Just somewhere over here with my other
Yep.
cards.
Yep.
All right, so I have built a bakery.
All right. So now I think Evan's up.
So
yes.
refugees, once you take them, they stay forever, right?
Yes. And if they get damaged, you still keep the ability. You just lose the end game score. And they only can get damaged if you get sacked.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take this refugee.
No.
So 2 gold, 2 food.
Mm-hmm.
Food is what? The yellow?
Yep.
They don't actually go in the bag.
Just put them beside it. When you get a mercenary, do you get to use the mercenary this turn for worker placement?
Mercenary is just a soldier that goes and protects your castle. It's not a work
Ah.
replacement.
Do I have to actually heal something to get my mercenary? For my
No.
card ability? Okay.
No.
And can I do that anytime? Like when combat's happening?
I think it has to be done during the action placement.
Okay.
Or the action, yeah.
Then how do I build a turret? Where's that spot at?
That would be on your player board under stockpile. So you can go to stockpile action and build as much as you can afford resources wise. And the cost of everything is on your little player aid.
Yeah.
So wood turret would cost you 4 wood.
My walls
But-
are already wood though, right?
Yes, but you can upgrade them for stone using stone.
Right.
But you could stockpile resources and then build a whole bunch at once, but you're kind of taking risks doing that.
All right. Someone else's turn.
So what
James
did you
just
do,
went-
James?
I went and got 3 stone. The quarry thing. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm also gonna do 3 stone at the quarry.
Meeting at the quarry.
Okay.
So can I do an action with my worker and then do the action on the card?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so. I can double check that, but pretty sure that's the way it works. Just a free action once per round, if I remember right.
All right, so it's my turn because both of you just went to the quarry.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, so far it's interesting.
When we eventually, right, if I remember correctly, we eventually have to feed all of our people.
That's at the end of the round, right, Nathan?
Yes, after combat.
So how do I calculate how much food I'm going to actually need in order to feed all my people?
It's just one food per warrior. Per
So
red
it's
cube.
just the red cubes.
Yes.
Okay, so
But
I don't have a ton of that yet.
And we harvest all of our farms before.
And we already
Yes.
have 4 food.
Yeah, so
Well,
I
some
should-
of us have 4 food.
So hopefully should be okay for the first round, at least as of now.
Almost forgot to take the fire off my farm from the heat.
No, it's
No,
it stays.
no. It's
No, yeah, it stays for sure. Absolutely.
It's in the rule book. It's
It's Watsy.
Teach
What you see is what you get. You got a fire.
Yeah, it's-
So
he who has played this game before.
Yeah.
let's go ahead and go up here. I'm gonna go scout.
Yep, that's a good action.
So I get to take 2 cards,
Yep.
and I'm just gonna put those in my hand, and then one of them I'm gonna discard.
Yes.
And where do I discard?
Oh, wherever, just off the
Okay,
side.
we'll pick a spot. And then what's with the shield and the other thing underneath?
The shield
the
lets
first-
you protect one of your
No,
farms,
am
right?
am I gaining that?
Yes. You gain a shield to protect the farm, and the 3
It's like a spyglass.
spy glasses are movement you can do after the enemy has deployed.
Okay, so
So-
I'm
yeah.
gonna take. Shoot, how do I do this? T to put 1 in my hand.
Yep.
T, put the other one in my hand. So these are more secret objectives.
Yep.
All right.
Just note that the spyglasses, if you don't use them at the end of the round, they do go away. So you want to use them during combat.
The
Okay,
shield does too, right?
Yes.
All
The
right.
shield is just a good chance you're going to use it.
So
Yeah.
where do I grab the shields and the spyglasses? Where are they?
On
They're
the
off to the
left of the
left
board.
there.
Over here to the left. All right, so I'm going to grab one shield.
And make sure you get the 3 spyglass, not the 1
Yep.
spyglass.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, thank you, because I did not realize. And then the shield and the 3 spyglass.
It's up. Up a little more. Down a little bit, right there.
Yeah, got it. And I'm assuming I just put these over on my board for now. I don't have to. I'm not assigning them to anything.
The shield you need to assign now.
Okay, shield has.
But you know that there's going to be soldiers coming from the west. From
Okay,
your
'cause-
left of your board.
So, all right. And how did we know it was the west? Just because of
Where the swords are.
the swords are pointing from that way?
Yes.
Okay. So then I might as well throw the shield on that farm. And then the spyglass.
Yeah, just put it in your stockpile for now. Or wherever you want to put it.
All right. And then I am going to discard, and I will place the discards over here. I don't know if it matters that it's face up or not. So,
It
Probably
doesn't matter,
not.
but
I don't
Okay.
think anyone can draw from it.
all right, that's my
No.
turn.
All right. So me then, right? Yeah. I too shall scout.
ooh, the valuable spot.
From the reactions, I feel that I've made a wise choice. So I draw 2 cards. What's the button to draw?
T.
T. Yeah.
So T for take.
What's the difference between like a wood turret and a stone turret? The stone turrets do 2 damage.
Yes. And also stone turrets are never actually destroyed. They start on fire, but it takes 2 stone to repair a on fire turret.
Okay.
I get 4 spyglasses. And I get 2 mercenaries.
Is that the same for stone walls too? Stone walls can't be destroyed?
No, stone walls can be destroyed, but they have a lot more defense than.
Okay.
Actually, let's pull out a stone wall. So you see it has like 5 spots.
And
For
when I
the
build
stone.
that, does the stone all fill that?
Yes, the stone immediately gets filled. And remember that when those walls are damaged, those stones go back in your stockpile. You don't lose it.
That's even better.
I'm all done.
All right. Well, I am going to go build things. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not. I'm just doing it. I'm going to go ahead and replace this with a stone wall.
Okay.
So that's 4 stone.
So technically this 2 wood, if I remember right, it's actually spent. Oh, no, you keep that wood, I think. Let me double check, but I think you keep that wood.
Okay. So I have to put 5 stone on this thing?
Yep. Oh,
got
did you grab a
really quiet
gate or
there.
a wall?
What's that?
Did you grab from the gate or the wall?
Wall.
Okay. Because the gate has fewer spots.
Okay.
There's
Yeah, I
just not
haven't.
enough space.
I just did the west side because they're coming in on the west side. And
Yep.
then, do I keep that wood or no?
I gotta figure that out. I'm pretty sure you do. And if you have enough resources, you can build more things. So you could actually build a wood turret as well.
Yeah, I'm going to. I might do 2 if I have.
Okay.
If I keep those things. Does the wood go on the wood turret?
Yes. You
Wait,
get
are you
1 wood
trying-
on the wood turret.
Are you trying to figure out if he's keeping the wood from upgrading the wall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it says right on the thing, when upgrading from wood to stone, do not pay the wood cost. So
Yeah. So it sounds like you keep it.
Okay. Then I will build another turret.
Oh yeah. Yep. Specifically says you can.
Oh my gosh, and haven't. That thing won't move. One more. All right. Wood turret.
so everyone knows, James is as bad on Tabletopia as he is Tabletop Simulator.
Well, I totally am. That my other wood fell off. My stone's falling off. All right. I'm done building. Oh wait. For my free action, I'm going to gain a mercenary. Where are those guys at?
They are the blue bag.
So just gain mercenary. All right. That's it. I think I'm ramped up for this first turn of like wimpy people to come and hit my stone wall.
Yeah. I think I am going to.
And if anyone comes on the east side, they're dead.
And if the siege says that we're going to destroy all towers, James will cry.
Does that happen?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have said yes, Nathan.
I mean, like, I just built the dumb things.
I'm gonna build
Oh, you're building too.
the master smithy.
Oh, never mind.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna build the master smithy. Okay, so that cost me a wood, a stone, and an iron.
It's true. It does.
Hopefully the siege is not bad. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, and I'll immediately use that to get 1 soldier. So I rotate that.
I forgot to spend my gold when I got the refugees. We're good now.
Yeah.
So then it's my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So again, we have the actions on our board. We have the granary, the stockpile, and the infirmary.
Mm-hmm.
And the stockpile is what James just did, which was build a wall.
Yeah, I built a
Yes.
wall and 2 turrets.
Okay. It's just it's an interesting title for that. Stockpile is building.
Yeah. Well, stockpiles are the location, and the symbol is technically what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
So Nathan, I need about like 3 more actions this round.
Nope.
I'll settle for 2.
Wow, you spent a lot of gold. Well, 2 gold. That's not a lot.
I didn't spell any gold. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you guys doing with this gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the first jerk. And I'm gonna go tax my people.
Okay.
So that gets me 4 gold and a mercenary.
Or you could choose the 5 food.
Yeah, no. 4 gold.
Yeah, that's all right.
mercenary.
That's what you do. Yep.
Don't forget you have
So
that action spot on your card as well for 7 food.
yeah,
Not that you need
correct.
it
I
yet.
don't need it right now, but yeah. So I'm gonna go from 8 up to 12 gold. And mercenary is the blue cubes.
They're cold. They can't afford coats. Mine's
All
in
right.
winter.
Okay, so that's end of the action phase. Now we're into combat. So first,
Bum,
in
ba-da-dum.
combat, everybody's gonna get 2 swordsmen from the west. So make sure you grab the 1 value ones, not the 3 value ones.
Unless you're James, you get the 3 value ones.
Yeah, and if that farm is not protected, is now on fire.
What?
High five, Peter. We're protected.
Okay, so next we flip the siege, which is also coming from the west. So all players get 1 extra swordsman from the west.
Sorry,
And
what was that just now?
also all players get 1 extra swordsman from the west attacking.
Oh, this
The siege
sorry.
card.
Yeah, these are the siege cards. So after you do the first combat card over here, then you move to siege cards, and everybody is getting one additional.
Yeah, 1 additional soldier attacking from the west.
Question, Nathan.
Yes.
Shouldn't we have placed our guys on the walls first before we revealed that?
Sorry, yes, we should have done that.
It's a
My
free
bad.
round. I can put all my guys on the west wall. It's a learning game.
Yes.
So we place our guys on the wall depending on where we think more bad guys are coming from.
Right.
But no more bad guys are coming out this turn.
Yeah, because the idea thing would have been we place them on there, and if they were coming from like the east side, you could have potentially not had any soldiers on that wall.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Which is where Peter's maneuverability thing helps.
So
What
basically
maneuver?
what should have happened was we should have put all our people on the walls where we wanted them. Then we would have flipped the card to see where they're coming. And you could use your scout to move your guy around if you needed to defend your walls. We're screwed based on where we put it.
but since there's how many bad guys are coming at our west wall right now?
3.
Should be 3.
Three.
Should be
swordsmen.
3. So I should have put another one over here. And we need one. We need one of our own guys per bad guys to counteract.
Yes, basically. I'll walk through that, but
Okay.
They also get 1 ladder, except for Peter, since you're above 10 gold, they have 2 ladders. Which means if you do not kill them all, any remaining ones can climb over your wall and into your courtyard.
But we're good now.
But you're gonna be able to kill them all anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's like Pokemon.
There's a little token somewhere with a little which a little ladder token somewhere, but you don't really
Okay.
need it.
That's fine.
So the next phase is archery. There's no archers but all your soldiers will shoot the opposing soldiers. Any soldiers on the walls shoot down, as well as turrets. So they basically wipe out the enemy.
Okay. So if I've got 3 guys on the wall, all 3 bad guys are dead.
Yes.
All right.
Take that, bad guys.
So normally we would continue. They would try to move into your castle. They'd fail, and then any remaining soldiers would attack your walls. But we'll see more in the next round.
Yeah. They can't touch my stone wall. It's a brick house. I'm the
Nobody
piggy
was-
that built the stone house.
No one is sacked. There's no soldiers left, so we're done combat. Your soldiers can go back to your courtyard. Oh, whoops. I just screwed up.
And we get our
wall.
workers back.
Yes, you get your workers back. Let's do this correctly.
And turn order changes to be.
Well, before we do that, the person with the most gold gets the flags, the 1 point flag, which goes to Peter.
Yay, Peter! You have a point.
Yay.
Then you get income for each surviving structure. You get 1 gold.
So we get 4 gold.
You get, everybody. You got a turret, so you got 5.
I have 2 turrets.
Oh yeah, so you get 6 gold.
Look at that. I'm gonna go up 6 gold. That puts me at 12.
So I got 4 because of my 4 walls.
Yep.
Okay.
Mercenaries go away.
Mercenaries go bye-bye.
No, blue mercenary. I never bought you that coat.
Turn order is revised, so future turn order is James, then blue, which is me, then James, then oh no, red's first. Red was hiding there.
Red, then blue, then purple, then green.
Okay, so
And
that's the turn
then
order.
what about the shield that I had put on my 1 farm? Does that stay or is that gone now that that happened?
It's gone now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Shield
and
is
this-
gone.
And the scout
Oh.
thing's gone too.
And
We
the
would
scout
get
thing.
food for each farm symbol. So the ones that some of us are only getting 3 food, others are getting 4.
And then you feed your soldiers, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, there's
I
2
will only
foods.
net 2.
And I get 3 bonus for not getting sacked. 3 bonus food. So I'm
That's your
Doing good.
power thingy.
yeah. And okay, there we go. Any used action cards become available, get untapped? I think
Nope.
we're legally
Can't.
allowed to use that
That's
term now.
trademark.
Oh,
no.
no.
tapping. You can
Yeah.
turn it.
Oh,
You-
I
He
thought
was
that
talking about
was
tapping
gone.
it on the screen.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
got
Yeah,
that Wizard
yeah.
of the Coast?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
Don't send the Pinkertons. I bruise easily.
If you run into a situation where you can't feed all your soldiers, you lose 1 gold for each soldier you can't feed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You buy the food basically. Let's see. We get new buildings while they slide down. If there was any on the spot that had X's, those would go away.
Okay.
New refugees. And get our workers back. Okay, this round we get a siege. You're in round 2, so how many cards
Oh.
do we get?
Supposed to take our workers back.
Okay, so we will get 1 face up invader and 1 face down.
So the
Ooh.
one's coming from the north.
Yes, we know the north is going to get attacked if you have more than 8 gold with 4 soldiers from the north.
Sucks to be you suckers.
So
you
if
have
you
less-
actually had less than 8 gold, you wouldn't get attacked at all.
Correct.
All right, time to spend that gold.
Yeah. Money.
Yeah.
Money. I'm gonna spend it. What's money
Someone
good
like
for?
me.
Spending.
But you do have 2 unknown cards that could still attack you.
I like spending money.
Okay. What am I? Okay, red is first, so Evan is first.
For the buy sell actions, is that unlimited for the side you're on?
No, just 1 action.
Fine.
But that is one way to get your gold down. So you're not attacked.
All right. So the Demon Barber is tap it, rotate, tap the screen.
Yes.
You get
Rotate
your
your
choice.
card, so you don't have to. Yes, say rotate.
I will turn my card, and I get 1 mercenary or regular soldier
Okay.
at the cost of 4 food.
Wait, which one is this?
The refugee Demon Barber.
Demon Barber. Where are you? Oh,
So under the refugees, there are 2
Yeah.
cards: the cook and the demon barber.
oh, you're looking at the ones to buy. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, the
You
refugees.
get I thought
rotate
you
it.
had one you already have. Yes, you rotate it. You get yes. You
You spend a soldier get 4 food.
Yeah, apparently.
So okay,
I think that's a bad one, but meh.
So it's like you're getting rid
you're turning him
of.
into
You're sending him out to the farm. He's no fighting
There-
no more.
Oh, I thought you
Meat
were
pies.
just
Again,
the bodies.
it's legitimately the Demon Barber of Fleet Street where you're killing people and you're making meat pies.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, don't
okay.
question
Well,
where
that's
the
fine.
meat pie's coming.
It's Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Hey Nathan,
Yeah.
don't forget to get your workers.
Oh yes. Where are my workers? Here.
And can I? Does it? What action is it to kill a fire?
No, your field just always burns, James. Sorry.
Oh, the
Forever.
if you go to the granary, you can repair or improve 3 fields.
Oh, you can improve
It's-
fields.
Yes.
Yeah, because your field can flip over and produce 2 foods instead of 1 food.
Where's my third? Oh, there's my
What?
third worker. Yep.
I'm going to the quarry. Gets me 4 stone.
What? What? Yeah, you guys get cool stuff. I just get a stupid soldier every time. That's what I'm saying.
My name's James and I whine.
Okay, now it's me
Where the hell's the granary at?
on your player board.
So on the left-hand side of your player board.
Oh, you also get a shield too.
Yes.
Yep. So you improve your fields and you can protect one of them.
So I can improve up to 3 fields, and I can protect one. Huh. Well, I know where those dirt bags are coming from.
All right. So Evan and Nathan have both gone to the
Yes.
quarry,
My turn.
Yep.
and it is your turn, James.
Well, guess where I'm going.
The quarry as well.
Yeah, I need my stone.
You missed stone.
Oh,
I guess
My
if I
name's
want,
James, I need
guess
stone.
if I want stone, I gotta purchase it.
Yeah.
like
And
a
they're-
heathen.
They're really mean about the fact that, it costs 4 stone to build a wall, but they give you 3 stone when you go to the quarry.
Yeah, right.
Except for if you're Evan, then you just get magic stones. Evan!
Hey,
I don't want to hear.
I've got the Teamsters working for me.
Got the Teamsters working for Clyde.
Oxcart Teamster.
Oxcart Teamster.
Hey, if you want anything done, you got to grease the right palms.
Yes.
Well, what do I want?
So I'm looking at all of our players here. I have a beard. Nathan has a beard. Peter has a beard.
James doesn't
James?
know how to grow a beard.
I'm this. Watch. I have some hairs, so. See,
There's
the
a couple.
flow.
There's a couple somewhere.
They're mainly in
3,
my ears.
Mainly in
4.
the ears. I like it. Shoot, I don't actually know what I want to do on this turn.
You want to put out the fire on my little thingy?
I really don't.
Oh man!
We should do a fundraiser on the channel, and for every so much we raise, James has to grow a beard out.
I think I'm actually going to go ahead and send my first worker over to my granary.
Ooh, dude, some improvements.
And Nathan, again, you said that this symbol states that I can upgrade 3 of them.
Yep. And
And
defend
then-
one.
And then defend 1 of them.
Which somebody's coming from the north at the very
Yeah,
least.
so I'm going to upgrade the other 3
I have a
And
feeling
and defend the one that's about to get attacked.
there's going to be a lot of burning farms this turn.
Farm burning. Oh,
All right.
Mine is all corn, so it's just popcorn afterwards. It's just
Well,
extra
that's
feeding
my
people.
turn. So it's back to Evan.
I'm going to scout.
I like how that mercenary's like in midair. Get in the bag.
All right, I get a shield. going on that one. I get 4 of these guys again. And I get 2 mercenaries. I'm good.
What did you do?
Scouted.
I scouted.
And you got 2 mercenaries.
Yeah, my refugee card gives me 2 mercenaries.
Nice.
So, as of right now, it's advantageous for me to scout every turn.
It's like, what the heck is 12 minus 7 or 5 minus 7? I can't count. All right, so I get 3 soldiers. Okay.
Who are we? It's Peter's turn.
James.
Wait, did
No,
James skip me?
James totally just skipped you, Nathan. Yes.
I skipped you.
Yeah, I am going to.
Got to keep things moving.
Yep. Sure.
What you buying?
Really? Do I want to do that? Yes, I will get an iron and 6 wood for 3 money.
Is it cheap? It's cheaper for you?
Yes. -1.
Got it.
You guys all got all these cool stuff.
Everyone's trying to spend their money to get
stuff.
not attacked.
All right. So then, since that was Nathan and James already skipped Nathan, then it's my turn.
Yep.
And I will go to the mercenary camp. And I will be paying 5 gold.
Ooh, doing the same as me.
So that takes me down to 11. And I am purchasing 3 soldiers.
All right. Back to Evan.
Back to me. I'm going to stockpile. And like James, I'm going to build a stone wall. How do I select multiple things? There we go. So I'm going to build a stone wall and 2 wooden towers.
If you hold shift, you can draw a box around and select a whole bunch quickly.
Oh, I didn't know you could draw it. Okay. All right. So wooden tower, stone wall. All right, and then they get no.
You missed.
And then we're gonna replace this wall. How do I rotate that? Because it's
No,
backwards.
it's right. That's right. It's not backwards.
No, the
Yes, it's backwards. You were
the parapet's
right
backwards.
click and then you can pick a degree or right click, then yeah, you got it.
Oh, it snapped it in there.
Snapped the wrong way.
Dumb. Okay, and then I get to throw a bunch of stone in there. I'm done after that, so.
Oops.
All right, Nathan.
Okay, I am doing exactly identical to what Evan did.
And the stone turret can't get blown up, right?
A stone turret cannot.
Okay.
It can be set on fire where it doesn't function anymore, but it's still there. So I'm doing 2 wall of
What happens to the wood that was from my wooden wall?
We say it goes
It
to
goes-
you.
goes back to you. Oh, was that your gate? No, your gate is on the south. If you had to watch, make sure if you replace your gate, you get a great gate back. Sure. Okay, then 4 stone goes on here because the gates are slightly weaker than the rest.
Oh, did you do
There's
a
a big
gate?
hole in it.
Yeah, I replaced my gate in the north and I'm building 2 wooden towers, but the next person can go while I do that.
All right, I'm gonna be building stuff. I'm gonna increase my turret. 2B stone. So that's going to be 4 stone and 1 steel.
Next turn we get more workers.
Oh, yeah, I'm also activating my 2 refugee things to get warriors, by the way. Soldiers.
And steel turrets do 2 damage.
The stone ones, yes. That's why you have 2. You should have 2
Yeah.
cubes on it. Yep.
I do.
Well, technically 3 damage because the third one is what sets it on fire.
No, I mean, don't they do damage to archers?
Oh yes, they do 2 damage as well. Yes. Okay.
Wait, no, it's no, stop.
No, it's still
Peter's turn.
Peter, right?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Oh, I did my 1 free action to get a blue guy, and I don't have anything to heal, so.
So right now, James and Evan are not getting attacked, at least from this first card, because they've gotten their
Correct.
gold below 8.
That's correct.
Who knows
But,
about the other?
but
2
who knows
cards,
about
though?
the other card
So 2, yeah, we'll have that, and we'll have the yellow one flip too.
and the siege card?
Yeah.
Yeah. This time we have to remember to put out our people before you reveal.
Well, technically, you're the revealer, so you have to remind us. Otherwise,
Yes.
it's another freebie.
Oh, I
turn.
forgot to put my shield out. Oh no, I did. Never mind.
My problem is unlike you guys, I have not been gaining resources in order to build things. So I don't have enough resources to build any extra defenses. So I need to do something else.
I'm not sure if it's a good plan just to upgrade your thing all the way. I just think it's cool, so I'm doing that.
Well, it's because obviously you're getting a little bit of the feel of the ship game where we're upgrading that ship with
Yeah.
all the cannons and
And I
The
just,
turrets are important because
I don't want
they're
a
free
wood for it.
kills.
Wood catches on fire. Like,
Yeah.
apparently
So-
stone does too, but that's okay.
but whatever.
And honestly, early games getting sacked is not all that bad.
But it feels like it is.
I mean, you lose a fair amount of gold, but it's like the later you are in the gold the game, the more you're losing, and
I think
you
I'm
know
gonna
you get
go-
a compensation of an extra action, which actually can be quite a big deal.
So I'm gonna go to the wood mill to get 5
Yeah, that wood mill's really good.
5 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then someone said you can draw to pick up more.
What?
How can you pick up multiple items at once, guys?
Oh, you hold shift and then you can draw a square around them to
Perfect.
grab a group.
Donka. All right, that was my turn. I went to the wood mill.
All
That was
right.
my
think that's
last
everyone's,
last
right?
worker. Yep.
Okay.
Kind
So
of.
this time, let's place our soldiers. You know, and actually, in the real game, I usually just put them on the outside of the walls because it's pain to balance them on the wall.
Okay.
But you can do what you want.
Why does my one wall only have 1 wood on it, when the other 3 walls have 2?
Your
It's your
gate.
gate.
That's
Gate is
your-
weaker.
The gate is weaker. Okay, and
got a
that's where
big
they're
hole in
and that's where they're coming from.
The ones we know about.
Correct.
There's 4 from there actually, so maybe I'll put 2 up there. I'm not gonna have much in the way of farms.
I have no idea what's happening on any direction, so I'm just like, eh.
Well, I can move my guys around, so I'm okay. I just shoved them on one wall.
Yeah, because you got the spyglasses.
And, is it
Which-
1 unit per spyglass?
Yes.
That would that would make sense. I got 1 extra guy here, and I don't know what wall to put him on, and I don't have spyglasses this time, so I'm just gonna guess. All right.
Wait, you gonna leave your east and west open?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, James.
I don't know. I'm just asking. I've just been the
well,
pain in
because
the butt.
we know that there are 4 coming from my north, right?
So that you do know that you could wipe them out. So
And
that's
I
good.
know that I could for
Yeah.
sure wipe those out.
That's a good plan.
But if I don't, right? Can't they get over the wall and get in?
Yeah.
They could destroy your wall and yeah. Get it. If they happen to have ladders, they can just climb over your wall.
Okay, if they don't have ladders, do they
They're-
die on their way in through the wall?
No,
or-
they will just hit your wall until it's down, and then as long as you're not killing them, they're just going to keep hitting your wall until it's destroyed and go in.
Right, and I have no way of moving my guys.
Yeah.
So I think it makes
Well-
the most sense.
Yeah, I think you had a good idea.
You do get a free movement after the first attack.
Oh, okay. See, okay, good that we're going over this again
Is
because
it 1 unit or a lot of units?
All your units. So after they do the archery, everybody moves, including your own can move. But
Yeah.
that's all-
So like I can defend my front wall from this first possible attack, and then maybe move my guys to the other walls.
if their wall still exists. But yeah, you can also defend your courtyard if your wall is other walls fall.
All right, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, well, so Peter and I each get 4 swordsmen to the north.
Yes, we do. Because
James, high five. We don't get any.
Aren't we so special?
And I have another farm burning.
High five.
Okay.
They leave me around because they're like, you got no money. I don't want to see you.
Next,
Oh,
from the west. Only for if people have more than 10 gold. Who has more than 10 gold?
I do.
Peter.
Peter.
I got
I
nothing.
do.
I'm good.
So you get
Pe-
3 swordsmen and 2 archers from the west.
Oh no, that is
Oh.
painful.
Peter's going to have an extra action next round.
So 3 soldiers and 2 archers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Poor Peter.
this is going to be interesting, fellas.
It is. I'm wondering if a strategy is to lose to gain the extra stuff.
Probably
I think
early.
game that could be okay.
All right, so those guys are coming from the west. Does that mean that field is now on fire?
That just flips back to the one side.
Okay, all right, it flips back to the one side.
It's better than not producing, so that's cool.
Okay.
No, we don't flip that. Don't flip that until
Oh.
we.
What? You
Are we
can't. No, we flip this now.
Okay, just making sure.
So east.
Oh man.
What is it? Leader. So the person who has the most gold right now, which is Peter,
Yes.
gets
Poor
2
Peter.
soldiers from the east.
2 soldiers from the east. So the gold isn't playing a part in it this time.
Well, it does. We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. So the first thing is 2 soldiers
Oh, 2 soldiers
from.
equals the season, so that's why you get
Yes.
2
Okay.
soldiers.
All right. Man, I'm just
James,
getting.
we're not getting attacked at all.
I'm just getting attacked so
Well,
hard.
what does
right
that
now.
bottom part mean?
Okay. So now the bottom part is coming from the east. There, if you have at least 2 gold, 1 turret gets damaged. If you have nobody has 12 gold yet, so everybody gets 1 turret damaged.
Does that mean
From
I
the
just take a
east.
stone away?
Yes, and make sure it goes back into your
Supply.
stockpile.
All right. And if I don't have a turret, then then my wall gets damaged.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
That is like the
Then how do
only positive.
That is the only
that
positive thing
happened
for me so
to Peter
far.
at all.
This is the only positive so far.
Like,
Okay.
Okay, so now
Two guys on the east.
Hey, James.
yes.
We'll resolve
Okay.
Did you guys get nothing?
No, nothing, dude. They're so. Well, no. James had a turret that got damaged, right?
Yeah, we both had
Okay.
turrets that got damaged. That was it.
But you don't have any.
Hold on, I can't hear
But you don't have
guys.
any soldiers attacking you. So
Nope.
from
Well,
the east.
That's the advantage of being poor and pathetic.
I heard that.
I'm just.
Okay,
It's
now
just
I can
okay.
hear
Yeah.
you. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to resolve our attacks that we're getting attacked with?
Yeah, we do it. Let's stop. Let's do ours first.
Okay.
And
Done.
Fantastic.
And done.
Okay, so we'll walk. I'm gonna do mine real quick, and then I'll walk Peter through his.
Yeah, let's do that.
Where are you?
Okay.
Logan? You're blue.
So archery phase, I kill actually 3 of them because I have the turret. So there's 1 left. He will. Then we go into movement phase. He can't move in. I can rearrange my soldiers if I wanted to. Well, I don't. He's going to attack, do 1 damage to my wall, which goes in my stockpile, and then I repeat and kill him with the archery. We'll walk through Peter's.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, so
All right, so let's start up at the gate. I'm going to start up at the gate. I have 4 guys that I'm going up against, correct?
so archery first. All
archery-
your soldiers fire.
All my
And they have
soldiers
no
fire,
archers. So
and
you kill
so I kill
one.
all 4 of those guys.
Yes.
All right. Then what?
Then they move. Everybody moves. So
All right. So then
actually, you do. There's archers on the left, but they're not actually. There's nothing for them to shoot at. So you can rearrange your soldiers however you want.
hold on a
and then
second.
they're gonna
Just,
attack
just
your
let's
walls.
slow down just a little bit here. So I fought the first 4 guys.
Yep.
After that, then we go to a move.
Yeah, because they're only archers on the west, and you have no soldiers for their archers to aim at.
Right.
So their archers don't matter.
Right. So then I just need to move.
Yep, you can rearrange your soldiers.
So then I'm going to move 1 guy here and 1 guy here.
Yep.
And then all 3 over to here.
Yep.
Okay.
And you definitely got an issue that's gonna happen. It's gonna be bad.
What's about
So
to
what's
happen?
happening next is all the invadings are gonna damage your walls.
Okay. So
Which-
then so it's one of these wooden things for each soldier.
Yes.
All right. So then this comes off and this comes off, which is the full destruction of the wall, correct?
Your wall can take 1 more damage.
Oh, it can take 1 more. Okay, so the
That's
wall's
removed.
still standing on this side.
And that wood that is damaged goes back in your stockpile.
Oh, so I get to keep that wood.
Well, that's
Yes.
nice though, because then you
Yeah,
can
at least
just-
at least I get to keep it. That's good. All right, so then the other wall is going to get damaged. Do the archers
5.
damage the wall too?
Yes.
Okay.
So that other wall is gone.
Yeah, yeah,
and
for sure.
all your soldiers on that wall go into your courtyard.
Okay, so
so
they're
the center.
alive. They're alive. They just go in the courtyard.
Yep.
They're not happy.
Oh yeah, they're not happy for sure. The wall goes away. All right, so that happened. Then what?
Now here's the bad part.
Okay.
Archery only affects things on the walls. Since there's nobody on the walls in the west, no archery happens. So you're not going to
Okay.
kill any of them right now. But you will kill the 2 on the east.
Okay, so the 2 on the east died during archery there. Okay, and then move.
So all of the remaining enemies go into your courtyard.
Well, wait. So it's combat archery and then move. Can't I
Yes.
move my guys, or
You can
or-
move
or
your
only
guys as
they
well.
moving?
No, you can move your guys as well. So,
So then
basically,
I'm-
you're going to put all your guys in the courtyard.
Correct. So that when we go into melee,
Everybody dies.
everybody dies.
But
So-
these guys don't really die. They just go. They are injured and go into reserve.
Yes, they go into the infirmary. on
Right.
the left. So you did not get sacked.
That was my hope. I was hoping I did at least well enough not to get sacked.
That close.
Very, very close. All right. So the guys are wounded. Where do I
Yep.
put them to indicate that?
They go next to your infirmary on the bottom left of your board.
Got
the
it.
player board.
All
And if
right.
you, there's an action there. If you go to the infirmary, you can heal 4 of them.
We
as an
also get
action.
another worker too next round, right?
If he was sacked, he'd get an extra worker.
No, I mean we get an extra worker in general next round.
Oh yes, we do. So,
Okay.
Next step.
So everybody, you are welcome. You got to see what it looks like when you get totally demolished during combat.
I was like, thank God it
But
wasn't
you
me this
won.
time.
But I did. I still won. I'm still there. And I'm
And-
still the wealthiest of the players.
Yeah, you still are. And I will not be a wealthy player, but I'll have stone walls.
So that means you get the flag for being the wealthiest player.
Yep.
Another flag for Peter.
Another flag for me.
Then next is income. So everybody gets 1 gold for each structure they have standing.
All right. So that's
get
only
6.
3 for me.
6 for me.
Oh.
James,
we
you get
both
6
got
too.
6. Yeah, we both get 6. So go ahead.
So we're at 13.
And then we
Okay.
get 3 food.
Turn order changes. Oh,
Wait, you
how
have to
is
pay.
it?
You have to get your food and pay for people.
Not yet- well, turn order change first, but
Okay,
it
yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Blue.
Let
just
me.
go ahead.
I got to figure out what the tiebreaker for turn order is.
All right, I'm gonna take care of my food.
So wait a second. So we're supposed to be gaining food?
After
Yes.
the turn order thing, but
Oh, after turn order. Okay.
But you can go ahead and do it while I figure out turn order.
Okay.
So I gain
Yeah,
3,
turns
but
go
I have
away.
to pay 5, so I lose 2.
4, 5. Well, so here's the thing. So I've got 5 food that I'm gaining. My guys in the infirmary, I still have to feed them.
Yes.
Okay, just double checking. So
Okay.
I gain 5 and I lose 5. So I am equal.
That's near perfect, though.
It's called efficient.
I now don't have enough to feed my people next time.
So if
It's a
there's
gold, right?
if there's a tie for turn order, which is how much gold you have, it's
Oh.
same. They retain the same relative turn order. So this is a new turn order.
Red,
Almost the
purple,
same.
blue, green. Okay, I just go after Evan. That's all it is.
So I get 5 food actually because I did not get sacked, and I am spending 5 food, so I break even.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. I broke even
And
as
we-
well.
Take our meeples back and get our extra one, right?
Yes.
Extra meeple. He likes my fort. Extra meeple.
You'll also notice that the reward for having the highest gold is increased now. It's 2 points for being the leader.
Now, Peter's gonna win, but I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a stone fortress.
All right. And
Oh,
then
Peter, don't
anything
forget
that
your guy.
Yeah,
There you go.
I was about to grab him. Thank you.
then cards with an X go away, right?
Yep.
So
Then the other ones slide over and then we replenish. Okay, so
You get
So I'm
the
still
wood,
going
so you
last.
just get 5 wood.
yep, and then anytime you go to the wood mill, you get 2 extra wood. A pretty good one.
When you go to the stockpile, you can build as many structures as you have the resources for, correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
and then repairing like my damaged turret. That's
What
How do I
action,
do that?
what action space is that?
That would be the same as building. Same action
Stockpile
yes,
Okay.
and the cost is
on the board. I see it.
yeah, it's on the board. On your player. But if you're just missing whole, if you have missing cubes on the thing, it's just you can replace those cubes.
Sweet. All right.
Oh, so my upper right hand corner missing cube, I can just put that back on.
Yeah, as long as it's not on fire yet. It's two to repair it if it's on fire.
My farm is
Which-
still on fire. No one cares.
No one cares about your stupid farm.
Oh, I'm missing a stone on my one wall.
Ouch. Okay. So what's where are we at?
I'm trying to figure out how to rotate things properly.
If you hover
Okay, there we
over it, hover it over it, and Q and E, I think, rotate.
Oh yeah, that's a simpler way. Well, I was trying to get the right degree.
Yeah, you wanted a full 90. You wanted the right 90-degree angle on it, and
It's
it's
close
not
enough.
doing that.
Yeah. You can right click it on it as well and get like a bunch of different degrees, but it's fine. Good enough.
All right, we ready? We start off with Evan.
Okay.
Oh, we
yes.
got to clear.
I'm just
clear the
messing
top.
with Nathan's card now.
Oh yes, we clear
We got to clear the top.
and we draw one.
What happened?
Oh, nope. That was way too many.
No, I'm
Oh.
just kidding. I stole Nathan's card.
What?
Nothing.
How did I just grab the whole deck?
You grabbed the entire deck and flipped it and moved it. You pulled a James, Nathan. You pulled a James.
Hey! I have yet to do that because I haven't got a single card.
Okay. What if I did this?
So what are we supposed to do?
Okay, there we go.
There it is.
Let's come from
Oh.
the south.
Coming from the south.
And let me check on
2 from the south for me.
season 3. We have 2 face down.
No, I was afraid of that.
But we're gonna have 2 face down for a while. Oh, actually,
5.
yeah, we are doing easier mode since this is our mostly our first games. So we will have 2 face down for the rest of the game
Okay.
every season.
Okay. So we never get up to 3 face down cards.
Correct. In the hard mode, we'd already be at 3.
Well, that's terrible.
I'm missing a stone.
All right. So who's
Oh,
who's
I may have took it.
so Evan's going first again.
Have you been taking my stuff?
Yes,
I
Evan's
thought that was the
first.
discard pile.
No.
Evan cheating over there.
Was
Pretty
that all
good.
you
Supposed to
took?
notice. That's the only one I took
Okay.
that you know about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's the only one I took. Question. So income based off of buildings that you have, does that include the card buildings too?
No,
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the physical structures.
correct.
Okay. So
All
what's
right, so
doing?
Evan gets to go first. Man, look at you guys with your fancy 4 walls and so many soldiers who aren't injured.
Not injured.
I'm gonna go to the quarry and get 4 stealth.
This is gonna be a rough season for me as I just have to rebuild everything. It's gonna be rebuilding and healing up my dudes.
You always pay for a bunch of mercenaries.
I'm gonna go to the refugee camp. I'm gonna get this card here. So I immediately get I have to pay for it, but I immediately get 5 wood.
Since mercenaries go away, do you have to feed them or no?
No, you do not feed mercenaries.
Got it. Makes sense.
And I spent 2. Wait, I have to spend 2 food. Okay, and I get 5 wood. All right, so I'm gonna spend the 2 food.
I noticed nobody's gone to the military camp or mercenary camp yet.
What do you mean?
I went.
I went twice last turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention then.
And I
Yep.
went. Yeah, Peter and I just rocked that.
I went at least once, if not twice. So
Okay, and it's James's turn.
yeah, no, it's just once. I just went once. But
Oh, my turn's totally over.
Oh,
Where
Where'd you go?
are you? I just said
I'm
I
not
bought the
paying attention.
card.
oh yes, you did. It's my turn then.
correct.
I don't like those buildings.
Then
Then
don't
don't buy
get
one.
them.
It's like having to do an extra action. Well, action is a little much. I want to scout this turn. Or do I want to? No, I'm going to scout. And then I get I'll figure out in a second what where are we coming from? South. I will protect my south, and I get my 3 telescopes.
Yeah.
All right, then it's me.
They're a good
Yes.
spot to get food.
Nathan, you wins, right? You're done.
Yep, I'm done.
All right,
You
it's my turn.
tax.
All right,
Bye, Phil.
fantastic. All right, then I am going to go to the quarry.
Peter needs resources badly.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So that's going to be 3
Red
stone.
Warrior needs food.
Red Warrior needs food badly.
All right, so that is my turn.
All right. Before the other spot disappears, I too shall scout. James, you look pained.
You're a monster, dear sir. Monster, I say.
Yeah, having only 2 spots on scouting is pretty rough.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Some of
what?
them are. I just realized what one of the cards actually meant. There's like, okay, this one. I'm not keeping it. It's all shut. It's like it says, okay, the most
Most telescope cards?
So if you actually look at your buildings and refugees, some of them will have symbols on them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering about that too, because you have to return those after you've used them at the end of the round. So it's cards that have that on there.
Yes, and none of mine have that, so I didn't keep that card.
Got it. Where's the symbol at on their card?
On the bottom right of the image.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, my bakery has a symbol for food on it. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Right. I'm good, and I shall be right back while you guys commence.
So then it's James's turn.
Yeah.
What did Evan do for his second turn? Oh, he scouted. That's right. That's right.
How much is it to do this? Okay. We are going to the quarry.
Yep, getting that 3 stone.
Come on.
What about you, Nathan? What you up to?
Oh. Sheesh. I will do the refugee, I guess. Which basically cost me 2 food. It's -1 gold, but I can actually just use them now to to get the food back that I just spent.
Right. All right, so you did refugees. I'm going to the wood mill again to get 5 more wood. There's no limit to resources on hand, I'm assuming.
No.
No.
Okay. So it's going to be Evan's turn as soon as he gets back.
I'm back.
Hey, it's Evan's turn. Here he goes.
I'm back. No, whatever.
Nathan, were you doing something?
He was just
No.
singing a song. He was singing a song.
Two actions left. I want to do that.
What will Evan be doing?
That's a good question.
Actually, I'm not minding the game so far. I know that the game is way over, production quality wise. Or like
What
over
is
the
it?
top. The game's
Oh, is
over the
it-
top for production wise.
Is this one available physically yet?
I don't know.
It's been out for a while.
Oh,
It's
it
been-
has. Okay.
It's been out since 2021.
Oh, okay. So this is not a
Uh,
new game then.
No,
No.
sir.
Is it readily available? Is it a
That's-
game that you could easily get?
That's what I'm checking. It's on Amazon for $62.
Oh, okay.
You can get it from Noble Knight Games for 40. But if you look at the pictures on there, it has like really nice pieces for everything. Like you have miniatures for the soldiers, you have miniatures for the invaders, you have these big chunky pieces for your walls and your turrets.
Now, the miniatures are only if you get the deluxe copy of it. Otherwise, you get the cubes.
Yeah.
You also know somebody that you actually know 2 people that have copies of this.
Oh, okay. Who do we know?
Nathan and Evan both have it.
Oh,
I have the
really?
retail version, not the Kickstarter one.
I have the deluxe.
Oh,
Of
we're
course
gonna go
you
to
do.
Evan's
Of
house.
course you
Go to
do.
Evan's house. Yeah.
Evan, have you played it then? Since you
No,
own it?
this is the reason why we're playing this, because I'm determining if I want to keep this in my cull pile or in my keep pile.
Got it. Well, how are you feeling so far after only 3 turns?
I
Or
like
3
it.
rounds?
I like
Okay.
it so far.
Okay.
I am going to go.
I think this game could, like, once we have like a game in, I think this game is one of those games that just rewards knowing what the heck's happening. You know, having a feel.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
What'd Evan do?
I'm deciding.
He's thinking about it.
Insert Jeopardy music here, but I'm not putting it in.
All right, I'm going to go to the
We'll
mercenary
start with
camp.
do. Mercenary
And-
camp. You're just following me and Peter.
So I'm going to go spend 3 for 5 mercenaries.
So
All right.
question, what is this? Why is there a yellow circle? Oh, this is the round that we're on.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense, round tracker. All right. So
All right.
Evan went
I'm going, but my turn's easy. I'm buying a lot of crap.
buying a lot of crap.
So I am getting 2 turrets.
Oh, you're building a lot of crap.
Yeah, I'm building a lot of crap. 2 turrets, both wood.
All right.
I've already given up trying to get points. I'm just going to try to make the coolest structure on the face of the planet.
Nathan, what about you, man?
Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm building a stone wall too.
Well, I know, but if that's
I
all
can
you're
do
doing,
mine
might as
now.
well let Nathan take his turn.
That's true.
I'm going to
Stone gate.
traveling merchant, which is going to cost me 3. Get me down to 11. But I get a iron, which I'm immediately using for another soldier. And 6 wood.
So if I can't feed my people, I just simply lose a gold for
Well,
each person.
You basically go and spend your money to buy more food.
But they don't
from-
become wounded or anything. I just lose points.
No. Yeah, you just lose gold.
It I'm debating whether I'm going to take a risk or just take the sure thing and just get 5 food. So
Okay, so I am also going to go to my stockpile and start building, but I have questions since this is the first time I've done that.
ooh, you can build lots of crap.
I know. I have to. So I spend 3 wood to build my wall back. 1 of those wood goes to the bag. The other 2, do they sit on top of the wall?
Yes.
Okay. What about my wall that is damaged but not destroyed?
Just throw
You
2
can
wood
just-
on it.
Throw 2. Yeah, you can just throw 2 wood on it.
I can spend 2 wood to reinforce it.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so I spend 2 wood to reinforce that wall. All right. Then I want to
It's like you might want to build a bunch of turrets.
I'm a little thrown off here with the with that whole here's 2 wood and 4 stone to build a stone wall, but you don't actually pay the 2 wood. I don't understand why that is. Like that doesn't make.
You
why
can
would
go
they even then show 2 wood?
Because you don't need to have a wood turret there. You could just go straight to stone.
So for
So if
example,
you don't have a wood turret, you're going to be paying 3 wood plus the rest of that stuff.
So like this wooden wall, I could have skipped paying 3 wood for it, and instead paid 2 wood
and 4
and
stone.
4 stone.
Do you want to do
and
that
just
instead?
Make that a stone wall.
Right.
Correct.
Do you want to do that?
Which would be smarter.
Well, yes, except the fact that I don't have a ton of stone, and the bad guys are coming from the south, not the west.
Right. And you could
Well,
do turrets.
Well, maybe the mystery card will be.
Maybe, but then also, yeah, do I want to do instead, right?
Mhm.
I can only do 1. I can do. So let's go ahead then and make this south wall stone by spending 4 stone. So move those guys.
Well, there's your stone wall.
Thank you very much. Now, oh wait, so these four cubes on top of the stone wall.
You
You
just
get
get them from
5.
the supply.
Yeah, you
I-
can get them from supply.
Oh, I are indicating its structure, like how damaged it is.
Yes.
Got it. All right. So I spent the 4 stone for that. See, that's kind of weird though, because then if your stone wall gets destroyed, do you get an extra stone? Like, could you keep those?
Yeah, essentially.
Because it only cost 4 to build it, but then you get 5 to go on top of it.
Yeah, you get a bonus.
That's
stone.
kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so I built that. And then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be a turret. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another turret. Yeah, I can do 3 turrets,
Nice.
Oh, I forgot
which
to
I
put.
shall do.
I forgot to put wood
where are the
cubes
turrets
on
at?
the thing. They're up top on the left there.
Up
There we
top,
go.
yeah.
Wooden turrets. All
I'll
right.
get a couple for you.
1, 2.
Oh, you're only doing 3?
Yeah, I don't have enough for 4.
Okay. That's right.
I had enough to spend all the woods, and so each turret gets 1 cube on top of it.
Yes.
Correct.
All right, and then the rest of my wood will end up going into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that is all I am capable of building.
And we're back to Evan.
Me, I'm going to go to buildings. And I am going to buy. Which one am I going to buy?
Oh, shoot, that should have gone away.
So I'm going to buy, I think, the church.
Okay.
No, I'm going to buy the storehouse. So that cost me 2 wood, 3 stone.
My turn's gonna be
Yeah.
super easy. I'm just going
Ah.
to upgrade.
Tabletopia is finicky. I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
James.
I just upgraded 3 of my farms, left the other one on fire because I don't care, and put a shield on. Oh, and I'm gonna get my blue guy.
Oh man, this stinks. I don't have enough turns in order to 1, resupply my guys, and 2, well, so I might have to resupply with mercenaries on purpose, just so that I have less gold and don't get attacked by as many people.
Yeah. That's always the challenge. It's like there's never enough turns in this game.
Right, because it's like, you know, I would rather not buy the mercenaries. I'd rather just heal my guys. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have
forget
to
you have the
feed the
barracks. You can
mercenaries,
spend the
too.
food to heal one guy as well with the barracks.
Yeah, but yeah.
So you could technically heal all your guys.
Yeah, but then I
And-
wouldn't have food to feed them.
Well, yeah, potentially.
Oh yeah, you'd
And
have
again,
to
like
get.
I said, I need to spend gold so that I get attacked
Yeah.
by fewer bad guys.
Yeah.
You also gonna get food before you have to feed your people, as long
Oh,
as
do we
your farms are
harvest?
still
Do
around.
we harvest before we feed?
Yes.
Don't forget
Got it.
though,
Okay.
your farms might get
All right,
damaged.
we'll see. We'll see then.
So are we
Whose
all?
turn? No, is it my turn?
I'm pretty
I think
sure
it's mine. Is
it's
James done?
Nathan's. Yeah, I was done a long
Yes,
time
it
ago.
looks like James and Evan have finished their
Yep.
fourth turn.
James is muted or something.
No one can hear me?
Or,
Okay,
yeah, James is having audio problems.
Okay.
I am going. Which
I
one do I want?
love James's place. He's like, I'm going to build this awesome place, but it's in such a disarray. This one wall's just all cattywampus.
You're cattywampus.
He's got a great fort that nobody wants to attack because he's poor.
Right.
I am building a stone wall and 2 turrets.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You're cattywampus.
Peter is slightly askew, so
Slightly
askew. I like it.
All right. What do I want to do? Do I want to bring in my own dudes, or do I want to pay some mercenaries to come in? Tough choices.
need more actions.
So
That's complaining.
Nathan, you were saying with the barracks, I have the ability to use the barracks once a round.
Yep.
But can I only feed to heal one force, or can I do that for everybody that I wanna?
I believe it's just 1, but I can double check.
Well, if it's just one, then that's not as useful. So that's
Yeah.
good to know.
But it's a free
Okay.
action.
Yeah, it's a free action.
Yep, just 1 food to heal 1 person.
But with
If you-
that, I could get all 5 of my guys back.
Yes, if you also take the infirmary action.
Correct. Oh man.
And you can spend an iron to get a 6th guy. Because it barracks is or you can do both those.
Oh, I can do both of those?
Yes.
And you do have an iron.
I do. That's interesting.
Need guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my gold. I'm gonna do that. All right.
Wow, Evan went all in on mercenaries.
All right. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
I couldn't hire enough guys and potentially feed them and do everything I need. So
1 food.
we'll pay people to shoo the invaders away.
And then 1 iron. And
Why
then
spend your own men when you can hire somebody to do it for you?
No, I mean, it's your fault for only having 2 turrets. You 2-turreted guy.
Hey,
I have 4 turrets.
Nobody wants to come and invade me anyways. I'm poor.
All right. So I have finished my last action, so it sounds like we should be on to combat.
Yeah. Well, first we have to put our people
Drop
up,
your
right?
soldiers.
Oh yeah.
And these turrets will do 1 damage each, right? So 2 damage for the turrets.
Well, so
yes,
I was gonna say, so everybody is getting attacked by 2 people except for me and James. We're being attacked by 5.
Yes, because
From the south.
And they're coming from the south.
Yeah.
Which I have the 2 turrets, so that's going to automatically kill 2 people, right?
Yes.
And so then if I just put 3 more guys down there,
that would kill them.
That would kill all the bad guys.
Yeah.
And turrets will all attack at 2 different directions.
Right.
Stone ones will do 2 damage instead of 1.
Right. So let's do this. And then since I don't know what else is coming, I will do.
I have a feeling I'm not going to do very well this turn.
Well, this is the first time I did not protect my field, so my field's definitely my one field to the south is gonna get flipped. And then if anybody comes from any other direction, I'm gonna have fields on fire for sure.
I flipped and protected my one from in the south, but wherever else anyone comes, it's gonna be bad.
All right. Did everybody assign their dudes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dudes assigned.
All right.
So I gotta get 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get five bad
Yeah.
dudes.
Hey, they're
Dang it.
Robin
Oh,
Hood like
6.
people because you have been gaining so much wealth.
I'm just down here hoarding all the gold. All right, so I got my five bad guys. James got his 5. Everybody else get their 2.
Mhm.
Awesome. Let's see
Okay.
what other terrors await.
From the
Oh,
north.
from the north, of course.
Same deal.
5.
5 more.
5 for you guys,
Dang
2
it.
for me and Evan.
Oh, I will kill them. That's good.
Dang nabbit, come on.
I'm okay with this.
Why'd it have to be the north again?
We've seen very few archers, so there's a good
So
chance an estimate of a
I'm
bunch of
protected
archers.
in my south, but my north, I would flip my thing, right?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
good. My field is burning.
If they're burning and they come in, does the field just get destroyed?
No,
It
it
just,
just
continues
can't.
burning.
It's already it just continues burning.
More burning.
Oh, I have a question too for you, Nathan.
Yeah.
So with the field upgrade, if it's burning, can I field upgrade it to go from burning to 2?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I've got that on fire. All right, what's the other face down card?
West.
How
Everybody
many?
who has more than 8 gold gets 3 soldiers and 1 archer.
3
Nobody has more
soldiers.
than 24. But...
3 soldiers and an archer. Okay.
Oh, that's bad for me.
And that was from the west. I said 3 soldiers.
Yep, that was the west.
3 soldiers and 1
soldiers.
archer.
1 archer.
Hey, I haven't lost any more fields yet. They attack the ones that already burnt.
But then we have the siege thing now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
See what that is.
Alright.
From the south.
More.
Leader.
Not me.
Peter.
That's me.
3 soldiers from the south.
No.
And 2 towers get damaged.
If you're above 10 gold, yes.
Which is everybody.
2 towers from the south. Is everybody above 10?
Yeah.
Wait a
Yep.
second.
Now-
So 3 more soldiers and what was the other part?
2 towers from the south get damaged. So the order of operations is they will target your weakest tower. So if you have a damaged tower, they will attack that first.
Okay.
And they'll keep
Oh.
attacking it till it's destroyed. Then
I
they'll
just
go
lost my
up.
tower.
So
Alright,
I'm
so-
losing a tower.
So
and damage
both
another.
these are
Wait.
the turrets, right?
So they're going to do 2 damage to 1 turret.
Yeah, essentially.
So I lose a turret.
Yes.
But for me, it's just 1 damage to each of my turrets on the south.
Nope, they will focus on 1, so you'll lose a turret.
Oh, I lose a turret. Okay. I can choose which one I want though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll do this one that's doing me the least amount of good.
And don't forget, you keep the woods for the damage.
Yeah. Yeah, keep the wood, but I can put the turret back in the bag.
Now, when the turret goes down, we don't reclaim any extra, right?
No, just the wood that was on it.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was fun.
And then spyglasses if you want to use them.
Yes.
If you have them.
I'm going to be shifting guys around. I got 4.
Okay.
Who do you want to? Why don't I do Evan first? And we'll go from there.
Sure.
We'll do Evan, me, you, Peter, and I don't know.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So,
Why you overkill on the west?
because I kill everything else.
Oh yes. Okay. So north for Evan, those guys just die, and south they just die. West. You kill them all, but their archer damages one of your people,
Which is a mercenary, so it doesn't
so it's-
matter.
Yeah. And that's it for Evan.
Me.
do-
Dang, good
James.
job, Evan.
Okay, James, you're north. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just kill everything.
Yeah, which is fine.
South,
I
4. You kill 4 of the 5.
4 out of the 5. Yep.
And west, you kill
2.
2, and you can choose which 2.
I can kill the archer.
Yes.
Did the archer do any damage to him?
He didn't have any soldiers for the archer to fire at, so no.
The archer doesn't damage the wall then?
No.
Okay.
Well, not until the melee step, which is
And now I can move.
yes.
But do they damage my wall first?
No, you move first.
Okay, I moved.
And you get 1 damage from the southern wall, 2 damage from the west wall.
And I murder the crap out of them.
Yeah, and then you go back to your archery and you just kill everything.
Oh, I took so much damage.
No, what a baby. I took all the damage last time. What are you talking about?
Should we do Peter next?
Just keep it going around the circle.
All right, so from the south,
Can Peter survive?
I've got a
have
turret here that's
4.
going to do 1. So yeah, so I take out 4 guys there.
Yep.
And then from the west,
You're gonna kill 3 of theirs, and they will wound your 1.
1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna kill the archer,
Yep.
and then I leave one of those guys behind.
Yes.
Okay.
And your soldier goes to your infirmary because the archer would have retaliated.
Oh, got it. Okay. That goes there.
And then the north, you just kill 1 of them.
Yes, the north is bad for sure. So that's gonna kill one of those guys.
But now you get to move all your people around.
Is that correct? Now I move?
Yes, you can move.
All right. So then for movement,
You might as well not go to the north because that wall's not going to be there.
oh, because they're gonna attack it?
Yeah.
All of them? Like I can't go there and shoot them during the archery phase?
Well, they move and then it's melee. And then, so basically, you can move, then they attack your wall, and then the archery phase.
And
again.
since
So the wall
your
will be gone
walls
before the
destroy.
archery phase.
Okay.
So what do I do? Just put all the guys in the courtyard?
You might as well just go to the south and wipe out the guys in the south, and then next round you're gonna have to go to the courtyard. And you're
Well,
gonna
so I don't need to move anybody to take out the guys to the south though, because I have a turret here,
True,
and I
true.
still have 3 guys there.
yeah, so there's no you really don't
but-
need to move anything.
You want to move
So-
someone to your west though to kill that one guy, right?
Well, the turret will.
The turret's
turret-
gonna do
Oh,
that.
the turret will.
Turret will
Okay,
do it.
never mind, sorry.
Okay,
So I've got this one extra guy here who's just not doing anything.
You may
right.
as well toss him into the courtyard now, just to.
Is
Out
that
there.
I can just move him into the courtyard?
Yep,
Because to put him on the wall won't do any good.
right.
All
'Cause
right,
wall
so
won't do that.
yep, so I do that.
Okay,
so we start with the south again.
so 4 damage to your southern wall.
4 damage to the southern wall. 1, 2,
And you keep those stones.
3, 4. And those
Still
will all
standing,
go-
Peter. Still standing.
Ah, don't move the turret.
I'll move those. Oh, yeah.
I got it. All right, so
Okay.
those are moved.
1 damage to the western wall,
1 damage to the western wall,
and
and
then
then
your
the entire
northern
wall up
just
here is
destroyed.
gone. Yeah.
So
All right.
archery phase, you're gonna kill everything to the south and west.
South.
And you'll kill one to the north.
Yes.
And 1 to the north.
And movement, last 3 will move into your courtyard, and then you can move in and kill it.
So then I would send all these guys in. These
Yep.
3 would come in. I'd kill them, and then 3 of my guys would go to the infirmary.
Yes.
Hey, Peter did not get sacked again.
I
You
did not
have
get sacked,
survived.
and this time one guy survived. One guy didn't get injured.
Improvement.
Nice. Okay, mine should be pretty easy. I just kill everything pretty quickly. North, everything dies. South, everything dies. West, everything dies, and I get one person injured. Honestly, Peter's doing pretty well. This is kind of a potential strategy, a good, potentially good strategy. He's just like constantly barely surviving.
The question is he getting to the point of like diminishing returns where it's gonna catch up?
Yeah, that's the issue. But he's getting
I get the flag again.
the flag again, so he gets that 2 points, which is a big deal.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Then-
points in this game.
No. Then we do income and turn order. So count your structures.
I only have 3
7.
structures, so I get 3 gold.
I get 6.
1, 2, 3.
Oh man,
And turn order.
it is fairly different this time.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be the first time that I'm not going last.
Yeah.
I am still going first.
So I got a few more people. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 food, which feeds 5 people.
All right. I'm only generating 2 food, but I pay 2 people, so I'm good.
I'm generating 5 food. And I have to pay 7. So I have 2 from my supply.
All right, I am generating 2 food, and I need to feed 5, so that I need to pay 3 to the supply.
That worked out.
Yeah, there's one downside with what's happening with Peter is the lack of structures now is costing him. It's because he lost so many structures.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 3. The turrets count as structures as well, correct?
Yes.
So
Oh,
you should have
okay.
5 gold.
Oh,
I should have had 2 more. I apologize. 2 more gold. So I'm actually still here at there.
okay.
He
So you're still
said,
last.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be last.
okay.
I forgot the turrets counted as structures because I hadn't had them before.
I wanted to be last. My big hurrah.
I didn't want to be last.
All right, Nathan has to clear everything out.
I need to get my dudes back.
Can't believe I lost a turret.
Well, pretty much all of us lost a turret.
Oh
So
my god, that turret. I'm not being a child.
yes, you are.
You're the child.
So
Talking about-
quickly, just to ask, is everybody cool if this next round is the last round?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be probably just after 10 when we're done with it. Just asking.
Yeah, it
That's
gets a
fine.
good feel of the game. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just win. It's fine. It's all good. Hail the conquering hero. No, I think Peter won.
Well, if this was a physical game, we'd probably be done by already.
Yeah.
So east, we're gonna get a bunch of swordsmen and an archer. 3 swordsmen and an archer, I think, probably gonna be for everybody.
I don't like that.
Yeah, we think so. I think we're all over 12 at this point, right?
Yeah.
Gold wise. Yep, we're way over 12. So,
Yep.
3 dudes and an archer. Coming
No
from
one's
the
been
west.
sacked yet.
Correct.
That's
We gotta
correct.
change that.
Yes,
if you
Nathan,
get sacked,
you need to
so if-
just do dumb
so if
things
you
on
get
your
sacked, are you not just like out? What happens when you get sacked?
If you look at the gold value you're at and look at the red number on the top right corner,
Yes.
you go down to that number for gold.
Oh, okay.
But you get compensated in an extra worker for the round and 2 free mercenaries.
Ooh, okay. So you just take damage to your gold, really, is what's happening.
Right, and well, all your
Because gold is points, correct?
yes,
Okay.
and all your units are in the infirmary, but so you can't just like hide them on the walls so they can't.
Well,
don't get
yeah,
injured.
right. I got you. So what all counts as points at the end of the game then? I know my flags, I'm assuming, are counting as points, and then gold is counting as points.
Yeah,
And then your secret objectives.
and buildings and pilgrim people, as well as your farms are each worth a point. 2 points if they're upgraded.
And again, when you say buildings, that's not your structures, that's your cards that
Your
are
cards,
buildings.
yeah, sorry.
Okay, no, good to know. All right.
Whatever values on those cards, which actually can add up quite a bit.
Yeah, I would think so.
It's one thing I've always kind of undervalued when I played this game is getting those cards.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 3 points right now for cards, but
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Nathan.
So it's
I'm
Evan
going-
again.
Going to the wood.
Oh wait, Nathan's first. Oh yeah, Nathan.
No,
No, I am-
Evan's still first.
Oh,
I'm
red.
gold.
I thought Nathan was red. All right,
Nope.
never mind.
So I get 7 wood.
Red needs to be dead.
Hey now.
What do you get?
Hey,
Oh,
now.
you got a card for 7 wood. Wait, why you get 7 wood?
Because it's 5 there, and then I have a card that says wood mill
He's-
plus 2 wood.
Oh, you have a better card than
Special.
mine.
That's what I started with.
Oh my gosh, I got 2. I get 2 also. If I go there.
Oh, wow.
All right, so Nathan's going.
Yep.
Supposedly.
Huh. Darn it. Is there a way I can do this?
Mhm.
I don't want to say what I'm doing.
You should say
Oh,
what you're doing.
Yes, I'm gonna go traveling merchant, spend 3 gold, which gets me down to 15. I get an iron and 6 wood.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yes.
2, 5.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go out and say that a lot of games where it's just a lot of resource management, which is somewhat this game,
It's your turn.
I don't really love. But this game having the aspect of the being attacked portion of it, and it being also somewhat like some of it being a secret, make this game for me fantastic. I actually really like this game.
Actually, I
For
think
for a game that is just, again, like a lot of Euro games, it's a puzzle, right? You're trying to resource management better than everybody else is resource managing. Even though there's no player interaction, the fact that we have the bad guys to fight feels all of a sudden like I'm getting that player interaction feeling. And
And
I
it's-
like that.
and you can't completely prepare.
No,
Right.
you can't. No,
So-
you can prepare as best as you can with the information you have, but
Right.
you already know, like, I'm probably not actually as prepared as I should be.
Right.
So I am solidly on board with this game.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
constant level of minor stress.
Yes, correct. Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna go. Everybody else has already gone first, so I'm gonna go to the wood mill and get 5 more wood.
Well, on the plus side, this is probably staying in my keep pile. But in the event that it ever does go into my purge pile, it may just go to Peter then.
I'm cool with that information. All right, so it's back to Evan again.
Oh, back to me.
It's always good when you're playing a game. You're like, I really want to play this again.
Yeah.
So the downside of being the last turn, like, it changes everything I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. On the side note, like, I'm playing this game and watching football at the same time. So
What? Who watches
Yes,
sports ball?
of course. It's
Sports ball?
it's Thursday night. It's Thursday night. We're not into regular season though yet, right, Evan?
Nope.
It's next
Still
week.
preseason. Preseason.
Is regular season next week or 2 weeks?
Week after.
Okay, 2 weeks. All right.
I've got so many fantasy drafts to do
So
this next
James,
week.
so James, he's watching football that doesn't even actually count.
What?
Yes.
I don't think any football counts.
It is football that does not count. All right. So I'm going to take the scout action.
Yeah, you are.
Gives me 2 mercenaries, so it's like, and I get to move people.
Yep.
Okay. I am taking this building that is pretty amazing.
Which one's that?
Training fields. For every 2 soldiers
Oh, yeah,
together,
that's
they
pretty
deal
cool.
1 extra damage.
Plus you get 2
Ooh,
points.
nice. Plus 2 points at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Cost me an iron and 3 wood. Yeah, I had to get the iron and the wood to be able to afford it. I was like, oh, somebody's gonna take that. Nope.
Okay, I gotta
I'm going to the mine and getting 2 steel.
protecting that. And
Iron, whatever.
I'm gonna do this. I assume that doesn't. Pretty sure it doesn't stack. No, it's for every 2 together, so it does stack. So if I have
Yeah,
4, it's gonna
yeah.
be 5.
So
Or
each
6.
pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, for each pair you get 1 extra damage.
So I
So
want to
now-
make sure I have even numbers. if possible.
So
Hmm.
has everyone else already gone twice again?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we
So,
back around? Okay.
so no, not me yet.
Oh.
It's my turn to go second time. I keep losing track of you guys and how much you've gone. All right, so I'm headed up to the quarry.
I think
to
that's
get
why
some
the physical games are
stone.
better, because you can physically see people doing things.
Yeah. All right, so now I've gone again. So now it's back to Evan.
Hmm.
If you also notice on the gold track, there's some numbers in red. Those are the critical points where they get really nasty, the attacks.
What is?
You know, it's like the 20 has red on it. There's a lot of because there's a lot of the cards that actually give really nasty attacks if you have 20 gold.
Oh, okay.
So those are the like common thresholds where they get really nasty.
Got it. All right, so Evan's heading up to
Mercenary camp. Buy
Mercenary
more
camp.
mercenaries.
buy them mercenaries.
All right, what's Nathan doing?
Oh, I was not even thinking.
Well, get to thinking, my friend.
Oh, what do I want? I want. Oh, there's like, well, as usual, there's 3 things I want to do with 2 more actions. Scouting is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna scout. Oh, we're out of secret objectives. I forgot there's a finite number.
Oh, really? There is. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Yep, I'm holding most of them.
Are you?
I have 5.
I have a secret
Oh my
objective
gosh.
I'm not getting.
Even with discarding one every time, you still have 5?
Yep.
That is so many secret objectives.
Yeah, I've taken scout every turn.
Okay, nice. Well, we've only had 4 turns.
And you start with 1.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You do start with 1.
Is Nathan done?
Yes.
All right, so my turn. I am gonna go do the mercenary
Well, that's
action.
fine.
Lose 3. I'm moving green aside for a second so I can move down. Put green back, and I get 5 blue mercenaries. And I will use my special action to get the 6th. And it's now Peter's turn. 6.
Um,
I have a base full of people. Come at me, people. I'll kill you. That's what I'm saying.
Come at me, bro.
oh man, this stinks. This stinks because I'm down to the 2 turns. And if I'm gonna rebuild and re-up my guys again, that's what I have to do my next 2 turns.
Yeah, to
I
survive.
can't do anything else. So I've got to do those 2 things at this point in time.
And
All
that's the
right.
downside to just barely surviving. It dictates.
Oh yeah, it absolutely
the
is
worker
dictating
every
what
time.
because I would love to have gone up here to the traveling merchant and bought some more stuff before
Yeah.
doing all that, but I got to do it now. I have to. So I will be directly building a stone. Well, I'll be doing a stone wall. Where are the bad guys coming from? They're coming from the west.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. East. They're coming
Oh,
from
yeah.
the east.
East, yes.
They're coming from the east. Okay, so if they're coming from
Oh,
the
I
east,
looked at that arrow the wrong way. Okay, yeah, east.
So if they're coming from the east, then I will at least build a stone wall over there. Stone wall. And then that's just 4. Come on. That's 4 stone. Why did that do that? And then to get straight to another stone wall. Up there. So it's going to be all of those resources. And then I have just enough wood left to build the 2 turrets. 2 wooden turrets. 1 and 2. Come on. Right yourself. Why is it laying sideways?
Just throw it off the screen and grab another one.
Here.
It just fixed itself when you did that.
All right. And so then all of those get the stone on top of them, except for the one to the south, because it was already there and I did not have the stone to reinforce it.
Yep.
All right, that
Remember-
is gonna be all of my building. So then it is back to Evan.
Yeah, you're putting 5 on each.
Yep, I'm getting there.
All right. I'm just going to be building 2 wooden towers.
Nathan?
I am going to do my granary for the first time. And upgrade my fix and upgrade this and upgrade this and defend that one. Okay.
All right, I'm building lots of junk.
Oh, spending food to heal this guy.
This will go over here. This is becoming stone turret.
I guess that's where the perk is if you do get sacked and you get the extra action, because you could use that extra action to rebuild.
Yes. Or heal.
Okay. There's stone turret.
So there is a potential like strategy of the first 2 rounds, like, oh, just let everything get destroyed and just build up all your resources so you can just build everything in stone.
All right, that's it for me. Peter's last turn.
Oh, did you guys already go again that fast?
Yeah, we just built stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. So then,
Yeah.
my last turn is
There-
just to go to the infirmary then. And get these 4 dudes.
Even getting
Back.
the 6th worker, not even close to enough actions every turn.
I'm sure.
Right.
Okay, all right.
It is super tight all the time.
So let's demolish everything we just built.
I think by the end
Alright.
I would have had a completely stone fort, though.
Yes, probably.
All right, so
Distribute your people.
Distributing people, and we know that people are coming from the east. How many are coming from the east?
3 swords and a
3
archer.
swords and an archer. All right, 3 swords and an archer. So the turrets are going to take out 2.
Of course, I've definitely had it where to the point where it's like, I got it my entire stone fortress, and then at the last round, everything got demolished and I got sacked. Because I was a leader and it just hit heavy.
Well, you
Yeah.
probably deserved it, though, Nathan.
More than likely. Okay.
all right, so
All right.
now I need to
We
get
get
3 soldiers and an archer coming from my east.
3 soldiers and an archer. And my fields to the east are now on fire.
Hey, I protected that one.
Mine gets
Yeah.
flipped.
I'm pretty sure when this is over, all of my fields will just be on fire.
I
Because I've only got the only one not on fire right now is the one to the south.
don't think I'm going to feed all my people.
because the fire stays between rounds, correct?
Yep.
So
My one field's been on fire since the beginning of the game. It's like permanently on fire.
permanently on fire.
Oh,
All right.
it doesn't really matter, but we might be supposed to shuffle the secret objectives that we discarded back in and draw them again, but I don't know for sure.
I don't know.
But it
Okay.
doesn't really matter.
It won't matter for this game.
All right. So let's go for the next card. All right,
From
from
the
the
south.
south.
Anybody over 18?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I am. Yes, I am. 7 swords.
So I get 3.
Holy
Poor
coming from
Peter.
the south.
cannoli. Holy
Poor
cannoli.
Peter.
Or
All right,
person
here's-
who's
My
winning.
food is disappearing.
3,
Oh, that burns.
1.
So we think Evan won by a lot.
I
I'm
did
I'm
not.
pretty
pretty
know.
sure. I'm pretty sure with all the secret objectives,
Yeah.
as long as he can fulfill them, I would assume
I
so.
probably did not because they're based off of the cards you got, and I don't have a lot of extra cards.
Got it.
It could be anyone, actually.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so the next one. East,
Oh, east again.
3. Everybody's 3.
All right, 3 more.
Peter got lucky that it was not. He didn't hit the second.
Oh, 3. Yeah, I'm still good as long as another. Is it another freaking east?
Okay, east, no extra soldiers, but turrets. Everybody takes 1 turret damage from the east.
1 turret damage from the east.
Again, if you have a damaged wooded one, it targets that first.
Or what about a damaged
Oh.
stone one?
It will target the wood first, actually.
Okay. All right then.
And oh yes, and I was correct. All of my fields are now on fire.
Uh,
All right, so I will be producing 0 food this turn.
Okay.
that's
Then-
great.
Then spyglasses if you got them.
Do I need them?
I don't need them. I wiped everything out.
Nothing came from the
Gosh.
west, huh?
No, nothing from the west or the north. I wish I
Oh.
had all my guys down in the south now.
So I will rearrange a bunch then to the east.
I got
Then
no spyglasses.
We'll resolve battles in turn order, so it'll be Evan first.
All right. That sounds good to me. You can wait for me to watch me get demolished with all of my dudes.
The most exciting battle is always the last battle.
Okay.
All right, I got mine.
Yours is pretty easy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5, 6, 7. So you kill everything on all sides. 1 of your mercenaries die.
Oh, so boring.
Oh, so sad.
So boring. Oh.
Okay, I'm next.
I'm
in turn
efficient
order.
and kill them all.
I kill 5, 6. So all but 1 on the east, and I get 1 goes to the infirmary.
Well, yeah, 1 injury from the archer.
Yep. And then kill all the south. And then they do 1 damage. And then I kill the last guy. Okay.
And he does not injure your guy.
No, because technically my guys are on the wall.
That's right.
He
He hit the wall. That's right.
I just can't be bothered to try to put my guys on the wall.
Yeah, I get it. All right, and James.
So for me, everyone super dies in the south. Everyone will die on the east, but that archer wounds
Picks out a
one.
mercenary.
Yeah, so that's it. End of my battle.
Not exciting. Now for Peter.
Now for Peter.
The 900 barbarians
Oh
coming.
my gosh. We're going to start with my east. Let's go over
Okay.
here.
So you kill 5 of them.
So
4 of them, sorry.
Yeah, so the archer is going to, their archer hits one of my guys, right?
Yes, and he goes to the infirmary.
And then and that guy also will take out that archer. So they take each other out. That guy goes to the infirmary. All right. So then the 2 turrets each take out a guy, and this guy also. So they take out those 3.
Yes.
Leaving these 3 remaining.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the south,
you take out 3.
We take out 1, 2, 3 to the south.
Okay, now you can redistribute your soldiers.
Yeah, redistribute. So it's gonna be.
I don't know if Peter's gonna make this one.
Your southern wall is gonna fall, so you might as well put everything on the east wall.
I always forget that about the wall falling. That's the thing that throws me off. So the one guy who, because
actually the one guy's enough, so it doesn't matter where you put you guys on the east. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I'll put him down here. It's fine. It's whatever. All right.
Okay. So you take 3 damage to your east wall.
3 damage to the east wall. So it's 1, 2, and 3.
And then your south wall is destroyed.
Right. So that goes 3.
Yeah.
Leaving behind that guy there.
Okay, then you kill the guy on the east.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Yep.
I just realized we slightly screwed up with Peter's semblance of a fort because he doesn't have a gate right now.
Oh, yeah,
5,
I
5,
guess.
5, 2.
Oh well. That's all.
Okay.
That's
all right. So then these guys come in.
Yep, and you just kill each other.
And we kill each other. So all my guys once again go to the infirmary, but I still did not.
They have they have a discount card when they go in for frequent visitor.
So at that point, I still did not get sieged, or
you did not get sacked.
I did not get sacked.
Every
So
3rd
close.
visit's a free IV.
Right? Seriously.
Which means you get the 2-point flag.
Oh my gosh.
Peter's gonna win because he's just barely holding on every turn.
Yep. Now we get our income. Make sure I'm not skipping anything. Yeah, income.
So income again is from your structures.
Towers and walls.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for me. So that's gonna put me up to 26.
Okay.
1 off.
Oh wait.
Turn order is not going to
It's
matter.
18. I have 8. That's 26.
So question, this is just something that I find interesting. So wooden structures and stone structures all still just count as 1 gold. You don't get extra gold for stone structures?
Correct.
But
Okay.
stone structures are amazing.
Yes, they're very hard to destroy.
All right, so we've done that.
Okay, harvest and feed.
Yeah,
I'm in trouble.
see, this is where I'm going to lose gold because
7
I
food.
don't have enough to feed all of my guys. So I'm going to lose 3 gold.
I'm going to lose 1
in
gold.
order. I'm going to lose 3 in order to feed my guys. So I'm down to 23.
25.
And James is down to 25.
Yeah. I had 4 and I have 5 people. I got to get rid of all the mercenaries though.
Evan's just been doing mercenaries the entire game. He's only ever gotten 2. There's a starting 2 soldiers.
My starter 2 guys.
Seriously, that's it?
That's it.
That's so funny.
Well, my scout gets me 2 mercenaries every turn, so like the baseline for that is pretty good.
Which card is that?
I got my
that's
stones.
pretty good.
I mean, the physical game is going to be much better. This game, the stones are falling through the cylinders.
Oh, I haven't had that happen.
See, look, might keep falling through the cylinder.
That's just your fault.
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right. So then we've
No,
done
the other one just fell
feeding.
through the cylinder as soon as you picked up that one.
We've done harvest and feast. Is that pretty much it then? Since we're calling this the last round.
We got.
Yep. Do we want to just do final scoring just
Yeah.
to see?
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing is you would add your flags, which Peter has all the flags.
So that
of
would be
the flags.
six more, and so
Yeah.
that would get me up to 29.
And then farms that are still intact, I get 4 for my farm. So remember, if it's an upgraded farm, it's 2.
See,
I
I
only
got
get 1.
I get nothing on the farms because all of mine are on fire.
I got 3.
Okay.
All right.
Then cards that haven't been damaged, so all the coin value. So nobody's got lost any cards. So
So I only get 2 from
I
my
get 1.
bakery.
I
I get 1.
5.
You want to move yours first, and then because I'm just moving to where you were.
So that's me and Nathan on 31.
Yeah. Then secret goals.
I think Nathan's gonna get this, guys. Maybe. We'll see.
I don't have the most buildings, so I don't get anything.
I do not have the most refugees, and I did not get any cards that had the shield symbol on it.
Holy crap! I'm going to get one of these. I thought I wasn't going to get.
Okay.
So
All
this is
right.
gonna be so if Nathan even gets 1 secret objective, he's beaten me.
Well, I got most soldiers. I have
Oh,
8
okay.
soldiers. Nobody. So I get 3 for that.
All right, so you're gonna be up to 34.
Evan, you have lots of grain left, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have no stone left, so talk about. So I only get the 1.
All right, so you're up to 34 though. Evan, what about you? Did you get any?
I got at least 1.
So how
I
many
think I
points?
only got 1 out of that. So I get dig deep because I'm the only one that has an iron left.
Yep.
So I get 3 for that.
All right, so that's gonna get you up to 25.
I don't have most that, or that, and then most unique. I got 2. I think Nathan has 2 symbols too.
Yes, I have at least 2. Yeah, 2.
So that's not going to qualify.
Not last,
Actually, I
not
have
last,
3.
not
No, 2.
last, not last, not last.
So surprisingly,
So Nathan pulled it off.
I actually won.
I just couldn't get any cards that had the this symbol. I didn't see any. Did anybody get any cards that have the shield symbol on it?
No.
Huh.
And Nathan just killed me on refugees. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna catch up. He has 4.
Oh yeah.
Or is
Some
it
of them
just
are buildings. So I only have 2. That I
oh
don't.
2? Okay. All right, I take that back. 2.
Well, plus my starting one, so 3, but
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I was okay. I like this game. I like
Yeah.
this game a lot.
I think we
actually.
should play the physical version
Yeah, I would really enjoy playing the physical version at some point.
when we do
sad
our
news.
coffee house hangout.
I wonder how much space this is going to take up on a table.
They have a bunch of tables in the back.
They do, but we don't want to go. We don't want to go taking up too much of their tables. That is their like bread and butter as people sit at tables.
I think 2 tables would do it.
Okay.
When I went, like the whole back was completely empty.
Yeah, it depends on the day and time, but yeah. So
Um,
I'd love to play this one physical for sure.
I got my copy.
All right, that sounds good.
And
Nathan,
sad
thanks for
news for
teaching it.
Peter. Yeah, no problem. But sad news for Peter. I was actually debating whether this would stay in my collection, and because of this game, it is definitely staying in my collection.
all
Peter's
right.
just got to convince me to get rid of it out of my collection.
Yeah, absolutely. Which
So-
means I just need to convince Kim to convince Evan that he's got to get rid of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Be like, you have too many games.
I just need to
Specifically
convince.
that
I just
one
need
right
to
there.
convince Ralph.
That
I
one
just
right
need to
there.
convince Ralph that his dad needs to give this to Peter.
That's probably your more likely way.
More likely bet right there, right? Oh
All right.
gosh, no, yeah, this was good. Hope
So-
everybody enjoyed watching it.
Yep, that was After the Empire. Partial playthrough, but I think I want to play this game again, so everyone seemed to like it. Hope you guys liked the playthrough. Everybody have a good night.